Good morning, everyone. Broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos and presentations about the joys of living in Mexico. And this is our second time broadcasting from Morelia. Lots going on. A lot has happened this week. Got a brand new setup here. Really not sure what's going on, how the equipment works. We're broadcasting at 40 meg because I'm in an apartment complex with a shared connection. So I'm hoping that the video doesn't glitch too much. I'm hoping that the sound is working pretty good. We got a lot of people in the house early this morning. We got Char Williams in the house, showed up early. Rudy Clemens is in the house. Glad to see you here. Tell your lovely wife, I said hello. Axel Foley in the house. Helen from Delaware in the house. We even have Jamie from Canada in the house. And woohoo, Nancy Torino. Okay, Dominic Terrell. Oh, yeah, and Jamie always has those positive messages for me because he's such a positive individual, and it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, this is a brand new setup. I'm in the living room of my new place. I'm going to show you a few surprises I had last Saturday. Was it Saturday? No, it was Sunday. I'm going to show you the apartment. I'm going to show you the views from the apartment. I found the best supermarket I've ever been into in my entire life this week, and I'm all unpacked, and now I'm ready to live my life again. Got a brand new walk all set up. I've been doing this week. It's fabulous. This is Mexico. This place is fantastic. Morelia is so fantastic. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. We got Lois in the house from Bucerias. Bucerias is a great place. Brenda Lee in the house. And if you're new here, this is your show. We're a big family here. We're headed towards 12,000 subscribers. Right now, we're at 11,802, I think. But if you're new here, ask any questions about living in Mexico, moving to Mexico. Where do you want to live in Mexico? This has been, but this is your group. It's your show. It's not my show. I've been in Mexico about 20 years now. And I don't know everything. I know some stuff, but many times people ask questions and I don't know the answers. But someone in our family just comes in and says, "Hey, here's what's going on with that. Here's what's going on with that." She thinks, so she speaks, is in the house from Merida this morning. That's on the Yucatan Peninsula. Great to see you here. I was thinking about you this week. William Mustache Stone Man. He's a Mexico expert. He's traveled throughout Mexico to places that you wouldn't believe. Always great to see you in the house. And John Doherty Sr., buenos dias. Congrats. Cool and rainy in Lourdes. Oh, Chapala. Ooh, cool and rainy. David. Good morning, my new neighbor. We got to hook up in a couple of weeks, have some breakfast. I think about David and Maria. And sorry if the camera is a little dark here this morning. I'm working on it. Ken Art is in the house. Great to see you. As always, got a lot of ground to cover this week, a lot of information. Morelia is fantastic. It's incredible. I haven't seen any tourist all week. I haven't seen a Canadian in a week. I haven't seen an American all week. I haven't seen any expats all week. I haven't seen any junk shops all week. No junk shops, no Americans, no Canadians, only Mexicans in this town. And the weather is incredible. I'm sitting in front of this big window. You'll see it soon. I got a little tour for you guys to see. But I'm sitting in front of this giant window with the window open. This apartment is wonderful. It's almost like brand new. 2 bathrooms, 1 bedroom, spacious. I think it's bigger than my last apartment. And it is fabulous. But with the window open, it's almost too chilly to just have this shirt on. It must be like 65 degrees outside, no humidity, and she thinks, so she speaks. And Char Williams, I was thinking about you both because, I mean, I'm a little chilly right now. I can feel the breeze coming through. It's been raining a lot here. It rains like all night, almost every night, but it stops when the sun comes up. It's great. But I'm totally happy here. And look who's in the house. Lenora Wilson, Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden in the house this morning. And look, the Tooth Fairy is in the house. And I know who the Tooth Fairy really is, but I'm not going to say anything. The Tooth Fairy. I didn't know the Tooth Fairy who she is because one of her email accounts says the Tooth Fairy also. And who is here? None other than PJ Hickson. Buenos dias, everyone. Raining and 68 degrees in Zapopan. Yeah, happy to see you here as always. And again, this is my first setup here in this apartment. So I got to play with the lighting. Right now, you're seeing mostly natural light coming through the window right here. Yes, and the breezes are awesome. Matt Brazelton in the house, loving the weather in Ajijic. And I was looking up altitudes, and the altitude in Ajijic is like 5,200 feet. Here in Morelia, it's 6,100 feet. Ajijic is known for the best weather in the world. And with Guadalajara only being a 45-minute drive away, Guadalajara has excellent weather also. And Matt, and Jacqueline, when you guys read the newspaper about the heat wave going through the United States, you got to be a little bit happy with all them people in the United States just burning up, switching and sweating and can't sleep at night. And then they had that the hurricane went through Houston. You got 1 million people without power, and it's 150 degrees with no air conditioning. For those of us living in these perfect climates, Matt Brazelton, you got to say amen. Amen. All is good. All is good. The weather is, Dominic, the weather is divine. I mean, I was in, just a week ago, I was living in Mazatlan, and this time of year with the heat index, it's like 114 degrees, and you're just like sweating all day, even with air conditioning. And in Mazatlan, I would have the front door open, my back sliding door open, and most of the time there's a breeze coming through. I turn on the air conditioner and leave the doors open just for the heck of it. But I was 3 blocks away from the ocean, so with that you get dust coming through all day. Even though I was on the 4th floor, 3 blocks from the ocean, dust from the sand every day. You have to mop your floor every day, clean your countertop every day. There's none of that here. There's been zero dust. It's fabulous, 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 fabulous. Okay, it is divine. Tooth Fairy, I told you so, Bill. Oh, and Tooth Fairy is so right. Last week, I'm working on two screens here. Last week, Tooth Fairy said, "Oh, and all the cars are, uh-oh, all the cars are BMWs, Audis, and Mercedes here." And Tooth Fairy is so right. There's a lot of really wealthy people living here. And David, from what I understand, I'm living in one of the most wealthy communities in Morelia. It's fabulous. The weather's great. I think this is the best weather I've ever experienced, and one of the best experiences I've had in Mexico. I don't even have an air conditioning unit in my apartment. You don't need it. It's fabulous. Chris, what's up? Yeah, visit Chris. So Chris lives in the Ajijic area, so he's got the same weather. Hi, Bill. How's Morelia so far? It's fabulous. Morelia is fabulous. I got my own washer dryer. Got my own washer and dryer. Did laundry this week. I haven't done laundry in 2 years. I really miss my laundry lady already in Mazatlan, Alejandra. Oh, so I won't be visiting her today. Instead, I'll be going direct to the grocery store. Chris, what are you talking about? Is Morelia much less expensive than Ajijic, Chapala? Congrats. May visit Morelia soon. Morelia is way less expensive than Ajijic for sure. I talked to a person in Ajijic 2 days ago. We talked for 3 hours. And she moved to Ajijic about 6 months ago. And she's paying $1,275 and for a 2-bedroom, fully furnished apartment. $1,275 is a lot of money. In Morelia, you could get that same setup for about half. No. I'm going to say for $800, she could be saving $500 a month. I was paying about $800 a month, actually $775 a month with today's peso rate. Now I'm paying $500 a month. So Ajijic is one of the most expensive places to live in Mexico. It's like the San Francisco of Mexico. That's all I have to say. Hola, Billy. Welcome to my beautiful civilized city. Happy to be here. Ms. Sam is fabulous. Brian Maiden, see, your internet is lagging a little bit today. Yeah, I'm going to order new internet this week, and I'm very sorry. Okay. Buenos dias, familia. Miss Sam and William Mustache. Show us a map of your neighborhood. Sure, we can do that. Okay, now. Oh, hi, Bill. We're in Morelia from Mazatlan. So cool here. Welcome, Willis. I've only been here a week, and let me say, I don't want to insult anyone that lives in Morelia because I don't know anything. This is my first week, and packing, unpacking, got to the Airbnb, then you got to do the repack. You're living out of your suitcases. What is where? Got to do a live broadcast. What equipment is where? Where's the camera? Where's my underwear? Where's my socks? All that kind of stuff. And then you pack again and then move into your apartment. It's fabulous. And for William Mustache Stone Man, let's go over here. Okay, now this map is kind of hard to see, kind of, but I don't know if you can see my cursor here. I don't know if you see my cursor move or not, but right here, let me zoom in here. Okay, let's zoom in. Zoom in. Oops. Okay, I'm trying to zoom in. Oops, I'm zooming out. That's the problem. Zoom in. Okay, here we go. Zoom in. So at the bottom of the map, there's this little thing down here. It says Parque Ecologico Francisco Zarco. This park is right behind me. It's right outside of my back window. So when I look out of the window, I see that park. And this is my neighborhood. Let's see what's around here. There are all kinds of this is totally Mexican neighborhood. You walk around here, there are all kinds of families that have vegetable shops, meat shops, chicken shops, very small places. But if I walk down through the neighborhood, you can see I walk down to the bottom of the hill, and once you get to the bottom, here's a Holiday Inn Express. And once you get to the bottom of the hill, then there's all this stuff down here. You can see there's a Burger King down here, McDonald's, here's a Sam's Club. There's a big giant cinema down here. But let me zoom out. I am kind of on the out, and keep your eye, there's an Office Depot down here. That's probably about an 8-minute walk from where I live. But keep your eye on, you can see Office Depot down here. I kind of live near that. But you can see El Centro is way up here. So it's about a 13-minute drive if you're driving without traffic from where I live. So there's the map. I'm on the edge of town right here. And that kind of gives you an idea of what the neighborhood looks like. There you go. That's kind of how it looks. All right, Axel Foley. Bill, overall, how's the food in Morelia? Have you tried any Morelian dishes? Do you have any favorites? And I tell you what, Axel, the move has been really intense and stressful. Today is Saturday. I just saw this place 8 days ago. The place I'm living in right now, I just saw it for the first time 8 days ago. So I had to pack up. All my stuff from the Airbnb, take all the suitcases and everything down one floor. I'm in the middle of Morelia, find a taxi, get the taxi and have the taxi come to my new place, find a new place, unpack again, all my shirts and everything's all wrinkled up. It's been in bags, hooking up the internet, I had to rearrange this entire apartment because it was messed up. And I tell you what, I'll figure out where I'm going to walk in the morning. So I'm not going to get out and just walk around until starting like tomorrow or Monday. But I have walked around a fair amount, and there are lots of little places to eat in my neighborhood. And that's what I'll do this week. I'll be taking videos of that, Axel, and I will share that with you next week. Hello, Bill. Looks great this morning. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your feedback. I was worried about it We're shooting this at 40 meg. Hopefully this week I get a new internet with a modem in my room to broadcast at 100 to 150 meg like always. KC, K-Tao to you, dude. All right. And look, O'Brien Maiden. I'm so happy for you. Looks like you're going to fit right in living to Morelia. Now, I must say, pretty boy Brian Maiden, I must say that I live up on a hill. So, so like after this broadcast today, I'm going to go down to this giant superstore, and I can walk there in about 10 minutes from here. But to get there, you walk down 2 blocks, and walking back is a trip right now. And living on a hill. I live on a horizontal street. Well, you know, so for walking in the morning, I'm practicing walking up and down this hill every morning. I walk up the hill 10 times, walk down the hill 10 times. I did it for the first week, and I think I'll do it next week, and that will be my practice getting in shape to survive these hill walks. And I live on the 3rd floor with no elevator. So hopefully in another month, I'll be in total shape. So walking up and down the hills will not be so challenging. Katrina the Maker, good morning, girl. Good to see you in the house. Yeah, moving is so stressful. You got that just right. And we have All Stakes Art. Hey, Bill, good to see you up going in Morelia. Thank you so much. And again, if you're new here, welcome to the family. We're one big family here. I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live for my 2nd time in Morelia. And this is the first time broadcasting from my brand new apartment. And I have some videos to share with you shortly. I'm going to give you a tour of this giant, luxurious apartment. Any Creole gumbo places near there? I know you love that seafood. We'll be finding out soon. And one of our subscribers emailed me this week, and she said, there's a very large Chinese community here, a large Venezuelan community here, all kinds of different people here. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Going to the movies. Axel, thanks for dropping in today. Hola, Bill. How is everything? Everything is great. Rudy Clemens. I didn't realize Morelia was hilly. Sounds great for exercise by walking. Not most. Dominique, most of Morelia is very flat. If you go into El Centro, and I'm going to show you some pictures in a second, most of Morelia is very flat. It's just that where I live, it's on the edge of the city and it goes up a hill. But where I live is most of Morelia is not like that. Hey, Bill, got here late. I'll watch. How are you, Zen Maiden? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Okay, 83 Fahrenheit and cloudy in Austin, Texas. Just carry a towel. When you start to sweat, just wipe off the sweat and you'll be fine. I don't think I'll be sweating ever again. I want to share with you a nice surprise. Last week, when I was at the Airbnb, I had 1 day to go in the Airbnb, and that was Sunday morning after the broadcast. And I found a nice sandwich shop in El Centro. So I was going out to buy a couple of sandwiches, one for Sunday and one for Monday, so that when I got here, I would at least have a sandwich to eat. And when I left the apartment, when I left the Airbnb, now this is in El Centro, I probably left around 10 a.m. and I walked out of the Airbnb in El Centro And this is what I saw right here. The entire street was blocked off. And there were all these bicyclers, skateboarders, roller bladers. Of course, right next to my Airbnb was a KFC chicken place, a McDonald's, Little Caesars, right down the street. Look at the roller blader. He's all tuned up. Mexicans love life. Check this out. Mexicans love health. They love life. There are so many gyms and exercise places in Mexico. Many Mexicans are very healthy. We do have our overweight people down here in Mexico, but check this part out. Here we go. Just lots and lots of people enjoying life on one of the main streets in Morelia. Yes, just people enjoying life peacefully. Donald Trump doesn't talk about this. Donald Trump doesn't tell you about these loving people who are just being healthy and look at these people. What kind of bicycle is that? I never seen no bicycle like that. That's crazy. That's what I love about that's what I love. That's one of the joys of living in Mexico. Mexicans will stop and enjoy life like anywhere they can. It's funny. It's like if you're on the autopista or some kind of freeway and there's a pull off where you can park your car, you'll see like 100 Mexicans having a picnic out there. That's funny. Okay, now let me catch up here. Where was I? Dominique, Hilly, got here late. Okay. There you go. Okay, here we go. Any volcanoes around there? Mexico is everywhere is a volcano in Mexico, pretty much. Now, there are two big giant mountains here. I don't know if those are volcanoes or not. I'm sorry. Rudy, hola Bill, espero que todo esté bien in Morelia. I hope, espero, ojalá, todo es, Rudy, everything is fabulous here. I'm really enjoying myself. And Brian Maiden, it is. It's very cool just experiencing all these wonderful people down here. Let's go over here. And on the streets where my Airbnb was, well, I just had to show you a video of this. I had to show you this video. This is in El Centro in Morelia. Yes, Woolworths lives on very strong, that and Sears. People love Woolworths and Sears down here. Who would have thought? And that's right in El Centro. Like that Woolworths is probably in a like 400-year-old building. Lola's, what's Lola talking about? Good morning. I'm late as always. That's okay. You can always watch. And for those of you showing up late and you want to see the full show, you can just watch the entire replay. And for those of you that are watching the replay and you want to donate to the channel, below in the description, there is a donate button. You just click the donate button and there you can share with the channel, help me buy new equipment, travel, broadcast, pay for my apartment and all of that. Just click the donate button and then you can use PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, or even Discover card. Always great to see you people. Windy much there? Any kite flying around there? There's been a nice breeze the whole time I've been here. Sometimes no breeze, but most of the time there's a little breeze going through my apartment. I've seen no kite flying yet. Woolworths, love it. Yeah. I have to go into Woolworths and see if they still have those little restaurants in there, because my grandmother used to take me and my sister to Woolworths in Marysville, Ohio, years ago. When we were little kids, we'd sit there at the diner, have a cheeseburger and some French fries. It was always very tasty. Any CVS or Walgreens around there? Pill pack delivery there. Okay, now, I've never seen a CVS anywhere in Mexico. I don't remember seeing a Walgreens, but they have a place throughout Mexico, and it's called Farmacia Guadalajara. Farmacia Guadalajara is, I'm going to say, it's the pharmacy in Mexico. They're everywhere, almost like Oxxo. So, of course, they have a pharmacy in there, but then you can buy toilet paper, paper towels. I bought sponges there, milk, ham, hot dogs. They have a lot of cleaning detergent, washing detergent. So it's like CVS, but and I can walk to Farmacia Guadalajara from here in about 8 minutes. When I was in Mazatlan, I could walk to Farmacia Guadalajara in about 8 minutes. So here, forget about CVS and Walgreens. You want to find a Farmacia Guadalajara, and then there are other places like Farmacia Guadalajara. All right, here we go. Dave, Bill, if you want to hook up for breakfast, just let me know. Yeah, Dave, give me another week. I just want to. This is the first week that I've been normal. This is the first week where I get to be normal. I got to the apartment. Oh, that's interesting. Ms. Sam, Bill, they cycle every Sunday. The Mexican government blocks off the streets for family time. That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Okay. So I got here on Monday at 11 o'clock, and then I was walking around and I found this super store. It was the most fabulous market I've ever been in my life. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Here we go. I was looking for a place to get some money, and I found this place, Scotia Bank. I'd been there before throughout Mexico. I could go there. That's about a 10-minute walk down the hill from but look at the big Cinépolis, the cinema place down there. They got all the modern movies in there. You can barely see McDonald's way over there in the horizon. But I found this place right here. It's the big green place. I think it's called La Comer, which means the food, I think, the meal. It's giant. And it's like when you visit a big city and you go into the rich suburbs, La Comer, and you go into the rich suburbs that are only for the rich people, and they have all the meats and vegetables and fish. I mean, this place, I'd never seen anything like it in my life. So I ran into that by accident. I must have ran into that by accident like on Monday. So I went back Tuesday, and I walked down there with my suitcase on wheels, and I bought like 5,000 pesos worth of stuff. That was like $250. I spent, I got dishwashing detergent, the clothes detergent, Dove bar soap for the shower, got chicken thighs. I got fresh chicken thighs. These are the biggest chicken thighs I've ever seen in my life. I'll never go to Walmart ever again. Oh, and I got an air fryer because I'm an air fryer freak. I use my air fryer every day for reheating stuff. I make my chicken thighs in there. Maybe I'll make a hamburger in the air fryer. But I bought a brand new air fryer. You're going to see it in a second. It was like $90 at La Comer. That was a great find, and I'll probably go to La Comer after the broadcast. Okay, so let's take you. Let me check out comments and see what I'm missing here. Okay, Frank. What's up, Frank? Hey, Frank Day, Hollywood, Florida. Thanks for sharing. I'm happy to be sharing. And again, if you're new here, ask any questions or comments about the joys of living in Mexico. I've been here 20 years. I don't know everything, but maybe I can help you with something. Hi, everyone. Hope is all is well. Gin and Juice, great to see you in the house. Had any good ice cream there? Any gelato there? I don't do ice cream, but yeah, they have great ice. Mexicans are big on ice cream. You'll find many ice cream shops everywhere throughout Mexico. It's one of the most popular foods. Dominique, I used to go to Woolworths in New York City all of the time. An institution. Yeah. They have a casino in that mall. I'm not a gambler. I just don't. I've done it a couple of times. I stay out of the casinos, but nice to know. Char, my great aunt used to take us to Woolworths in Woodbury, New Jersey back in the 70s. She always had us sit at the counter and get whatever we wanted, and the cheeseburgers and fries were so good. That is so true. Ms. Sam, yes, Woolworths. The day before I was right outside of Woolworths, that guy right outside the door you featured saying, "Stand by me." That's funny. Okay, now, heard there was some flooding in Morelia. Oh, yeah. Now, Jamie sent me videos of all this flooding in Morelia. I haven't seen any. I'm up on a hill. It would have to be like a major biblical flood for the water to get up here. Okay. So all of Morelia could wash away. I'd still be safe. I'm on a hill on the 3rd floor. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. There you go. Love that you're so happy so far, Bill. Yeah. Everything is fabulous. Let me show you guys a view. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now, of course, I'm a geek. I'm on the computer pretty much all day. This week, it's all been about packing, unpacking, buying food. I'm going to say one of the most unsettling things about moving is, what are you going to eat? You're in a new place, new apartment. You don't know what you're going to eat, where to buy food, what's going to be available. Are there any restaurants anywhere? Thank God I found La Comer, and I just bought $250 worth of stuff. Oh, also, wherever you live in Mexico, wherever you live in Mexico, you're going to have to buy those big 5-gallon jugs of water, and those are delivered to you. I've had them delivered to me wherever I have lived in Mexico, and then I was thinking, wow, how am I going to get those 5-gallon jugs of water up to my apartment? It's like 3 stories. I'm carrying. Yeah, first time I might have to get 2 jugs. How am I going to get them up here? But My window is right, the street where I live is right outside my window. So a couple of days ago, I heard these guys saying, water, water. Actually, they were saying agua, agua, quieres agua. And it was this company called Bonafont. And Bonafont, that's what they do. They sell water, and they send their trucks all around the city, and they say, agua, agua, quieres agua. So I opened the screen window. I want water. Quiero agua. Aquí quiero dos. So this young guy that was working for Bonafont, he grabbed 2 of those 5-gallon jugs. He had one in each hand, and he walks up 3 flights of stairs to my apartment. I would have had a heart attack. I would have got up 3 or 4 steps. I would have died. That would have been it. Landlord would have had to contact my cousin, and he'd have her come get me and throw me down in the dirt, throw some dirt over me. But anyway, so I got that hooked up, and then the guy says, oh, yeah, we come every Monday and Thursdays. So I'll hear them again. I'll be up here doing my geek thing. They'll come by. They'll say, oh, agua, water, water. I'll just stick my hand out the window. I'll take one. They'll bring it up to my apartment. Oh, less stress when you know what's going on. I got comments over here. Oh, here we go. William Mustache Stone Man. La Comer is like shopping at Neiman Marcus. It is absolutely gorgeous. The food selection is out of this world. I will never shop anywhere else. Be sure to tip your grocery baggers. Now, William Mustache Stone Man, that is a very important thing in Mexico. Wherever you go, and when you're cashing out, the people that are bagging your stuff, they don't make any money. They live on tips. And I've seen a couple of young people, bagging groceries, but most of the time they're senior citizens, and that's how they make their money. So I'm just thinking places like you go to Walmart. You go to Walmart, you go to Soriana, a big grocery chain, any grocery chain, anywhere people are bagging your stuff, even Costco. The people that are sorting your stuff, putting it back into your basket cart, they live on tips. So when I bought my stuff this week, I had my money ready. I always carry tip money. But yeah, that place, La Comer, is out of this freaking world. Also I bought some sharp knives. I bought a spoon, fork. I bought a couple of plates. I got coffee, all kinds of weird stuff. They had the department. They have an electrical department on steroids. They had a meat market, a fish market, and they must have like 100 people working in there in nice little suits. It was incredible. I'd never seen anything like it in my entire freaking life. If you ever see a La Comer, go inside and buy something. I can't even think of some of the other things I bought there. Brian Maiden, Woolworths bring back some memories. Used to go as a kid, sit at the counter, have burgers and fries. Yeah, I have great memories of Woolworths. I have to go. I haven't been to one down here. Any good zoos, art museums, amusement parks? What an adventure for you. And stay tuned, Steve and KC. I'm sure there are a lot of art museums. I don't know about zoos yet, but I just got here and I'm just looking around, not sure what is here. Miss Sam, La Comer is my grocery store. It's an upgraded Whole Foods market. Very good. I love that place. I could live in La Comer. Meg M. Hello, Bill. I'm already looking forward to seeing your apartment and view, especially the view. I'm going to show you that in a second. We have 68 people in the house and 32 likes. Thank you. If you're watching, now we have 70 people in the house. We got 32 likes. If you got an extra finger and an arm, click that like button. Yes, sir. Baggers are not employed by the store, but work for tips only. William Mustache Stoneman. Yeah. So if you go anywhere, even I was in a if you come anywhere in Mexico, you're going to find a pharmacy at Guadalajara. And I mean, they're everywhere. Sure, they are a pharmacy, but it's like CVS. But it's not a grocery environment, but you're going to check out, and maybe all you bought was some deodorant and some toothpaste, a couple of bars of soap, and there's going to be a cashier up there and maybe a kid that'll put your stuff in a bag, and the kid's just packing your stuff. He doesn't get paid any money. So if you see that kid putting your stuff in a little bag, tip them, you might give them 5 pesos, 10 pesos. You want to be really generous and see somebody smile. Give them like, that's funny. Give them like 200 pesos. No, not 200. Yeah. If you give them 200 pesos, they'll faint. But if you give them 20 pesos, sometimes I'll give these senior citizen ladies at the grocery store, sometimes I'll give them 20 pesos and I'll say, oh, gracias, guapa. And guapa means pretty lady. And you give a senior citizen 20 pesos and say, thank you, pretty girl. And she'd be your friend forever. Right on. Hey, Hawkins. Hola, all joining late. How are you settling into Morelia and your new apartment? It's fabulous. This is the best place I've lived in Mexico. This is I feel like I'm really in Mexico. And Miss Sam was very right when she said, well, all you see is Audis and Mercedes and BMWs, which isn't totally true, but there's a lot of them down here. It's very surprising. A lot of new cars down here. No Americans, no Canadians. It's just me and a million Mexican people. And there's a shop at the bottom. There's a shop at the bottom of my hill. It's a family-owned shop. I've been in there 3 times. And there's 2 brothers that run the shop. They have vegetables and cereal. They got beer down there, milk. And I've been in there 3 times, and they're trying. I can tell each time I go in, they get more and more friendly. Okay, the first time I went in, they were really back offish, and then I went in again. They were okay. Then I was in there yesterday, and they were like friendly, but they still look at me like, what are you? It's like, what are, like, what are you? Are you like, are you like Venezuelan? Are you Venezuelan? You American? You Cuban? What are you? And then this lady, I was checking out, and there was this lady right next to their checkout stand. They have this basket full of sandwiches, and this lady, she looked like she was a nurse. She had on, she may have been a doctor. She had on like the blue pants and the green shirt, stethoscope around her neck. And she was buying 3 of these sandwiches, and the sandwiches look really good. They're not from a company. You can see that somebody makes these sandwiches handmade. They have 3 different types. She bought 1 of each type. And I asked the lady, I said, are those good? And it's all in Spanish. I said, are those good? What are they? What are the different types? And she said, do you speak English? I said, yeah, I speak English. So she told me what each type was. She smiled at me. And so I'm going to go down there and buy some sandwiches very soon. I don't know why I'm talking about that but I just thought it was a good idea. Now, let's go back over here and see what Jamie has to say. Okay, how much were the 5-gallon jugs of water when he brought them up to you? Okay, and for those of you that maybe weren't paying attention, these guys brought up 2 5-gallon jugs of water up to my apartment, up 3 flights of stairs. Okay, those 2 jugs cost me 300 pesos, or 300 pesos, 300 pesos, or that would be $15. But that's because it was the first time I bought them. So I had to pay for the jugs. And so I asked the guy, well, how much does one, now that I bought the jugs, and the jugs are reusable, right? Now that I bought the jugs, how much is it going to cost for one jug the next time you come? And he said it would be like 52 pesos, and that's about $2.60 for a jug. Now, where I was living before in Mazatlan, the apartment complex itself, they had water. They had a shop. They had a shop on the very first floor, and you could go in there and buy 5-gallon jugs of water, and that would cost you 40 pesos or $2. But then you would have to take the jug up to your apartment anyway. So I'm paying like 50 pesos. No, not 50. I'm paying like another 25. I'm paying like 25 more cents. So for what that's worth. And my man, a little housewarming gift. Thank you very much for contributing to the channel. I just got here. I don't know what's going on with Morelia. I'm glad people have joined our session this morning, but I think I'm going to just stick around Morelia for a couple of weeks, walk around, eat tacos, take videos, and then I think in 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be planning my next trips outside of Morelia. And there I'll have travel fees and hotels, equipment costs. But thank you so much for contributing to the channel. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bill, you got me laughing over here again. You and me both. You and me both on those water bottles. That's not cool. That's funny. Okay. Wow. We're showing our age when we talk about Woolworths. I didn't know they were still in existence, and I didn't either until I got down here. Yes, that's right. Just sent you a few bucks to help tip those grocery baggers. Meg M., thank you so much for contributing to the channel. And I love doing this. I love making the videos. I love going live on Saturdays. I don't think I've missed a live in about 2 years. I think I missed one. I was sick or something. But thank you so much for contributing to the channel. Oh, yes. Those lovely people take care of me every day. They bring water to me every time. And another cool thing about living in Mexico, specifically a real Mexican city like Morelia, that's not a tourist city, is they have vendors that they'll drive by. Sometimes they have little trucks, and they'll be selling tamales or sandwiches or some kind of food. I saw a guy 2 days ago. He was selling wooden, like, outdoor furniture benches. They were pretty big. Outdoor furniture outdoor furniture benches. He had 2 of them. He was going door to door with, they were big. They must have been like 4 foot long outdoor. And he was selling those door to door, whatever. Okay, now, Jamie, Dominique, super sticker. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. This is how I pay my rent. This is how I pay my rent. This is how I grow the channel. These donations give me mental freedom to create more stuff. And then we got Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden, contributing to the channel. Thank you so much, Brian. And hi, Bill. You look happy. I'm late to the broadcast. When I was in high school, I was a counter waitress at Woolworths in Brooklyn, New York. I mean, that's classic. I've been to Brooklyn. I've been to Brooklyn. That had to be, I mean, that's right out of the TV show Happy Days, right? The Fonz. Did you know the Fonz? Okay, that's funny. Good morning, Verlaine. Good morning. Better late than never, Verlaine. We went to breakfast together in El Centro in Mazatlan with her and her lover, Harry. Had a great time. Interviewed Verlaine. Great to see you here. Virginia, hello from Long Island, New York. That water's $10 and $11 delivery. Woo! That's another one of the joys of living in Mexico. Next time they come, when I need a refill, I'll probably only need one. It'll be like $2.50, and they're going to carry it up 3 flights of steps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's crazy, as the poor guy had to haul them up to you. Yeah, but he didn't flinch and he was happy. I didn't give him a tip because I gave him 300 pesos, which was $15. No, you ain't getting no tip. But next time, I might tip the guy like 20, 30 pesos. I might tip him like 50 pesos. So I might pay $5, but he brought him up the steps. So I can deal with that. And Jamie, thank you so much. Beer time for Billy. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. This is what makes us, this is what gets us through. Hey, Bill, you're probably going to start seeing some people from other countries panhandling, working their way up to the border. Okay. I've seen a few homeless people, but that was in El Centro. I saw a lady Friday. She was going through garbage cans looking for like aluminum cans, but she didn't look homeless. I think she lives in a neighborhood. When I used to walk in the morning in Mazatlan, I would see there was this other guy that walked every morning. He was Mexican. He looked like he was about my age. Maybe he was like 5 years older than me. And he always had on a nice jumpsuit for walking, nice tennis shoes, but he always had a garbage bag with him. And he would always be picking up aluminum cans every morning, and we would always see each other and say hello. So I don't know, whatever. Thank you very much for that tip. David, Anthony, what's the overall vibe you get there? Compare. Good morning. The overall vibe here is just nice. Everybody is cool. When I'm shopping, everybody is cool. There's no hostile vibe. Whenever I'm buying stuff, everybody is cool. I've asked people for directions here. Everybody is helpful. I've asked strangers for information here. Everybody is helpful. Also, I'm rethinking. I'm rethinking. Some people say, well, where should I live if I'm just moving to Mexico for the first time? And I used to tell people, well, maybe you want to live somewhere where they speak a little English. Now, since I've been here, I've met like the guy who rented me the Airbnb. He spoke English okay. My landlord and his partner, one of them is fluent in English and the other one speaks some English. The lady that I met at the store who was telling me about the sandwiches, she spoke some English. So I think I'm thinking that if you're moving to Mexico, screw moving to a place where there are a lot of tourists. Screw that. Move somewhere where there are no Americans and where there are no Canadians, and they speak that's just the way it goes. Just go there, and then you get to see the real Mexico. Your prices are going to drop way down. Your rent is going to go way down. Your stress is going to go way down. Find a place where there are no tourists. Yeah, there you go. Now, Big Time Adventures. Thank you. Big Time Adventures. Bill, are you a permanent resident in Mexico? Do you want to get citizenship? Big Time Adventures. Yes, I have a permanent visa, and I'm contemplating becoming a citizen, but right now I still don't see a good reason to do that. With my permanent visa, I'm here permanently. I'm totally legal. If I become a Mexican citizen, well, okay, but nobody. I'm right here. I'm legal. Nobody's bothering me, and I don't think I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna get a Mexican citizenship unless I don't think it's going to happen, and I'm not going to worry about it. And at this point, I have no desire to do that. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you. I am a character creator too. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you. Glad you are happy in your new home. We moved permanently to Panama City, Panama, where you can drink the water from the tap. Wow, it's sweet. Yes. We also tip the bag boy $2. I'm glad you're enjoying your place. Right on. That's great to hear. Don Cole, watching from New Jersey. Don Cole, always great to see. Oh, you're not in Florida? What are you doing in New Jersey, Don Cole? Okay. Ms. Sam, yes, Billy, because Morelia isn't necessarily a tourist town, they are not accustomed to seeing black people. When they do see a black person, they are Haitian or Hondurans or panhandling. That's funny because these guys at the little shop I was telling you about, people look at me like, what is he? What's he doing? Is he a shoplifter or is he going to ask us for money? And let me tell you, when I'm walking around anywhere, I always look like a homeless person. I shave. When I go live, first thing I do, I get up in the morning, I shave, okay? I hadn't shaved in a week. So consider me with like a 7-day beard. I have these tennis shoes. I think they're Nikes. I bought them online, size 11. They were always a little too tight. So I cut the toes out. Now they fit great, but they look funny because I got my white socks on, and you can see the white socks in the toes of the shoes. Look like something a homeless person would wear. I have on these old sweatpants. I wear those every day. I got old hoodies. I don't know. No woman would ever want me looking at me, right? So I always look homeless. So people look at me like, ooh, what is he? Ooh, what's he doing? Is he going to steal? Is he going to ask for money? Yeah, whatever. Right on. Good morning, Bill. This is Lawrence Tucker from Tijuana. Just learning how to live in Mexico and love it. Great. The cost of living in San Diego, California was too much for me to live. And that's so true. I lived in the Bay Area for 5 years. It was crazy. Who can afford to live in the Bay Area unless you're some kind of criminal? I mean, you either to live in the Bay Area, you either have to be robbing banks or pimping a bunch of other people, be a gigolo in the high ends of towns, or have 85 jobs and never sleep. No, I don't think so. Don Cole. Hi, Bill. I'm visiting the grandkids. Where you enjoy those grandchildren, and look who showed up, none other than Earthly Color Brown. And thank you for all the info on Morelia. You helped me decide where it's better for me to land. Thank you so much, Char, for your kind words and for contributing to the channel. This is what we do for a living. I love doing it. I can't, cause I can't imagine. I never turn on the TV. I have a TV. There's a TV right above, right there. There's a TV right there. I have 200 channels. I have 200 channels on that TV right there. I have another TV in the bedroom. It's a bigger screen, 200 channels. I haven't turned them on in a week. I haven't turned on either one in a week with 200 channels. So I got to be doing something creative. And one of our subscribers contacted me this week, and we talked for 3 hours, and she was just saying, Bill, thank you so much for your information. She moved to Ajijic. She was paying way too much for rent. I mean, she was getting screwed for rent. They found her. She was like FOB. When I was in the Bay Area, I had students from China, really wealthy students from China, and they would call people from China who just got there. They would say, they were FOB, or fresh off boat. That was so cold. Fresh off boat. That was cold, man. And so now why am I talking about that? Oh, but this woman was getting screwed in Ajijic. Wow. So this lady, we talked this week for like 3 hours. She was just so happy to get information and to get away from Ajijic. I mean, you can live in a tourist town if that's what you want to do. But once you get into Mexico and you live in Mexico, if you want to change your life, give that a try. Again, Char Williams, thank you for contributing to the channel. Greatly appreciated. BP, why do you dress like a homeless person? Please explain. I dress like a homeless person, and that way nobody bothers me. Let me say this. My cousin, she's lived in Mexico for almost 5 years now. And when I lived in Guadalajara, let me think about this. When I lived in Guadalajara, she lived with me for a couple of weeks until she found an apartment in Guadalajara. Then she finally moved to Ajijic. She's a internationally known artist. She's better than Michelangelo. She just does art all day in Ajijic. But when we lived in Guadalajara, she had a friend. Oh, her friend is an international photographer. Her friend that she met in Saudi Arabia when they were teaching at the first all-women's college in Saudi Arabia for 2 years. Her friend was the personal photographer for Mother Teresa. Okay, so those two, they're in downtown Guadalajara on a Sunday at 2:00 in the afternoon. Downtown Guadalajara in front of the main cathedral, 2:00 at Sunday. So the photographer chick, she had on this big, thick, long gold chain, a big, thick, long gold chain. So three guys ran up to her. They pulled the gold chain. Her head went to the ground. Her head bounced off the ground. The chain popped off her neck. And the three ran into the cathedral. Okay? You can get robbed anywhere in the world. If you got your Rolex on, you got your gold chain, you got your gold teeth, you got your Gucci bag. People know that. They can, they can sell that for like, $50, $100. If they can get it and sell it, they're financially challenged people everywhere in the world. That's why I dress like a homeless person. Nobody bothers me. They think I'm homeless. Okay. Hola, mi amiga Char. See, big time adventures. Do you see any? Oh. Now that is an excellent question. Chihuahua dogs in Mexico. I used to think that Chihuahuas were kind of a joke, because what is that Bugs Bunny cartoon where they got the Chihuahua? Speedy Gonzales. I think Speedy Gonzales is a Chihuahua. I think that was a joke. I mean, in the United States, I think I saw maybe 2 Chihuahuas in my entire life. But yes, Chihuahuas, which are actually named after the state of Chihuahua in Mexico, are extremely popular throughout Mexico. You'll see all kinds of people with Chihuahuas. You'll see thousands of Chihuahuas all over the place. They are real. Okay, now I'm going to hold up here. Well, this is good. Just keep rolling. Morelia has an okay zoo, a bit modest with their displays. We had 200 channels at our Airbnb, also available in Spanish only. Thank you very much, William Mustache Stone Man. Hi, Bill. How hard is it to find a 1 or 2 bedroom with a courtyard or outdoor space? I have a rescue dog who is pretty fearful, so I need a quiet place for him to hang out in the sun. And Megan M., I tell you what, here's what you do. Here's what my cousin in Ajijic. Here's how she found her house in Ajijic. She has a 3-bedroom house, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's a house. It's in Ajijic. She pays $650 a month. It has an upper deck. It has an outer courtyard and a parking garage. So what she did is she found, and write this down, Megan M., I made videos about it. Go to the city where you would like to live, find Facebook, and go to Facebook groups. And in Facebook groups, tell the people exactly what you're looking for. Tell the people what you just told me. And you'll get responses out the butt. So go to Facebook and say, I forget what you just said. Oh, it's right on the screen. Tell them I want 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with a courtyard and a swimming pool, and I want my own limo, and tell them you only want to pay about $500 a month. Say it just like that, and you will find just what you want. That's how you do it, right there. Okay, now, what's not going on here? Hey, Bill, I'm Art. from Austin, Texas. That's my name tag. Okay, thank you very much. I will try to remember that. Moe name. Hey, Bill, good to see your new place. How do you make sure you get your rental deposit back? Most landlords look at your deposit as a bonus. It happened to me twice and will use deposit as last month. Well, I'm hoping I get my deposit back. My last place, I was there for 2 years. I've lived in a bunch of places. Everywhere I've lived in Mexico, I've gotten my full deposit back. I was in Mazatlan for 2 years, got my full deposit back. That was 13,700 pesos in cash. So I have a sizable deposit here. And if I get it, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to worry about it. I thought Speedy was a rat lord. I don't know. I don't know what Speedy Gonzalez was. I have no clue. BP, because it's fun to dress homeless. Now, let me say, I ain't going to get no dates. The beautiful thing about dressing like you're homeless, it's like if any woman wants me, so if some beautiful woman, she looks at me and she sees my inner beauty, in this homeless guy walking down the street, and say, then you know that is the person for you. If they look at you, and even when you look, but if they say hello and open some conversation, and they invite you to share their inner light with them and see who you really are, that's how you get a really good date. That's how you find somebody to hook up with forever. Okay, now, what people think about you isn't irrelevant. It isn't irrelevant. At least they aren't going to call the police on you or shoot you. Shout out to the beautiful Mexicans. Let's just keep rolling. Char, you got it just right. My mother-in-law used to wear old shoes on the wrong feet and an old raggedy wig and big ripped clothes when she used to go pay her. That's funny. Miss Sam is relevant, isn't relevant. That's what I thought you meant. And we have Doc contributing to the channel. We appreciate people supporting the channel. And this is how we do what we do. Hey, Bill, it's Doc in the house from Atlanta. In the house, congratulations on the move. Go get a 6-pack on me. I got 60 more days and I'm in Mexico. Come on down and enjoy. And Carrie Lee is correcting me because Bill doesn't know everything. I'm just trying to, very good. I thought, I forgot. I haven't seen Speedy Gonzalez in a long time. He was a mouse. That's right. I can remember that now. I can remember. Thank you, Carrie Lee, for correcting Bill. Okay, now, let me go over here. I just have a couple of more clips from when I was at the Airbnb. Now, this is a really good clip right here. And Ms. Sam says they do this every week in Morelia. They closed off them. And look at these people rollerblading. Look here, rollerblading down the street. Oh, yeah. She asked me out on a date. I told her I was busy. I told her I had things to do. I told her I was moving. I told her to call me in about a month. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you. Now check this out. Now I'm going to share with you the view from where I'm sitting at. It's like 5 feet away. This view, this is what I look at all day. This is the view from where I'm sitting right now. I'm up on a hill, and all of those houses there. Look at the big mountain over there. That is Morelia. And you can see most of it is flat. So if you live down there on those streets, it's all flat. The flatness just goes on and on and on and on. That is my view all day. I'm gonna play that one more time. Look at the mountain there, and it's been raining here a lot lately. And towards the end of the video, you're going to see another mountain, and you know you're having a really bad storm when you cannot see the mountain that you're about to see here in a second. There's the mountain right there. When you cannot see that mountain, you know that the storm is really bad or that the rain is very bad. Okay, now, here's another view. You can see the street that I live in. And what I'm trying to do here is I showed you a McDonald's, but it's really hard to see. But in the very middle of the picture, it's really hard to see, but you might be able to see the golden arches. That's where I'll walk to after the broadcast to go to the grocery store. Now we're going to do a tour of the apartment. Here we go. That's where there's the chair I'm sitting in right now. I got some lighting stuff. You can see they had furniture in here, and I moved it all out of the way. Now it's just open space. I like it like that. I just put all my computer equipment in front of the window. These little couches, I just set them over there against the wall like a bus station. That's fine with me. There's my new air fryer, my refrigerator. I have everything I need right there. Here's my new kitchen. Yeah, look how clean everything is. There's been no dust for a week. I have not seen one mosquito. Not one mosquito, because they have there's my bottled water, and I brought that little squirt thing that I put on top. I got that on Amazon for $12. They're very handy. You can notice there's only a two thingy stove thingy. I like my apartment. And if you're in the kitchen, wrong button here. If you're in the kitchen, this guy, he bought really nice artwork. Rarely do you go into a place and the artwork is cool, but he has some really cool artwork in here. It looks like it's original. So I'm going to put my back to, really, is that all I'm going to show here? Here are the ugly couches out of my way, place to put my Dartmouth football. Okay. So now this walk from the kitchen, there's my whole, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm going to get a bigger table. I need a new chair to sit in, but I'm good with that right there. All my lighting, my equipment, open up that blind there. I can see all down. That's it. I'm good with right there. $500 a month. I'm good with all of that. I'm shooting through the screen there. Not a good idea. Here is this is the visitor's bathroom. Should you visit me, you're only allowed to use the visitor's bathroom, but you can see all the toilet paper is modern. The toilet's modern. The sink is modern. And then here is my locker with another bottle of water. Here is my washer dryer. Used that for the first time this week, and they both worked. There you go. Yeah, I can do my water anywhere, anytime I want. Got a little bit of room for storage, suitcases, stuff like that. And then here is my bedroom. And it doesn't look like a king size bed, but it is a king size bed. Some okay art, whatever. I've seen much worse art than that. But it's a huge king size bed. Lots of storage space, very quiet, nice and cool. And here is the second bathroom here. Modern toilet paper, modern sink. Look at the shower, very modern with a modern towel in front of the shower. Hey, $500 a month. Actually, this place is bigger than the last place that I had. Much cooler, much less expensive. And when I look out of the back windows, this is what I see. The park behind our apartment building. And they say sometimes you'll look out there and you'll see raccoons or deer or different forms of wildlife, a fresh mountain greenery breeze comes through there with the odor from the park. It's wonderful. And one of the things here's some more art on the walls. There you go. You know, and now this clock, I wondered if it really worked, but this clock actually works. That has to be an expensive clock. But if you look closely, you can see the second hand actually moves like half a second at a time. Very nice artwork. Okay, so that's my new apartment. Let's go back over here to comments and see what's going on. We have 87 people in the house and 47 likes. And how much? Hold on a second. Let's scroll down here. Was a mouse. That's okay. Okay, now. Okie dokie, earthy color brown. You look happy. I'm glad things all worked out. That all things did work out. William Mustache Stone Man. Dad told me long ago, what other people think of you is none of your business, and he was right. Dominique, nice views. Yeah, the view is fabulous. The view is fabulous. And no dust. No dust. Yes, is a great view. Thank you, Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden. You have a stove. What about an oven? Well, that's where the air dryer, the air fryer, you can bake in that also. And also I'm going to say most Mexicans don't use their ovens. They say they use their ovens for storage. And if you're Mexicans, correct me, but not too many Mexicans actually use the oven. How much do you pay for rent? Right now, as of today, my rent is 8,900 pesos a month. And that works out to about $500 and $501 in today's rate. And that the peso has been going up lately. A week ago, with the peso's value was lower, and that made my rent about $490 a month. So I'm going to say, even if the peso goes really up, I think I'm going to, even if the peso skyrockets, I think the most I would pay in a month would be $600 a month, but the peso would have to skyrocket for that. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, that's what let me think. Apartments. My last apartment for 2 years had an oven. And when I lived in Puerto Vallarta, I lived in 3 apartments. Only one apartment had an oven, and I lived in that place for 5 years. But that place was a very nice place. I was paying $400 a month, and it even had a dishwasher. Okay, Miss Sam. I was in Paris, France a few years ago, and the second day of my stay, they robbed me. That's why I dress down. Besides, I know who I am and don't need to dress up every day to prove anything to anyone. Thank you so much. Wow, $500 a month. Yeah, $500 a month. Clean, safe, no bugs, nice and cool, no humidity. Oh yeah, 500 a month. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Mexico I'm talking about. Yeah, you can live like you can live like this, living in Mexico. For $500 a month, I think you've got yourself a good deal. Congratulations on your new place. Yeah, that, and I tell you what, that's what I was looking for. I told people, and I found this place through the guy who got me the Airbnb. And I said, okay, I'm willing to pay no more than 9,000 pesos a month, which is right about 500 a month. And he said, well, you know, you can have this place, but there are other places you can pay like 13,000, 14,000 a month. That's $700-800 a month. And yeah, maybe the places were bigger, maybe nicer furniture, but no. Because I know that somewhere in Morelia, there's a nicer place than what I have now for less money. Somewhere in Morelia, I could get a nicer apartment with a nicer view for $400 a month. I bet. We'll take a year to find out. Do you shop at Mercado? What do you mean, Mercado? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mercado? What a nice apartment and great price. Thank you very much, Dominique. Can you walk to El Centro? I think if I walk to El Centro, let me think about that. It's a 15-minute drive. I'm going to say a 10-minute drive. It's a 10-minute drive with no traffic. I'm thinking to walk to El Centro would take me about 45 minutes. If I'm going to go to El Centro, I'm just going to get Didi. I'm going to get Didi to take me there. Didi took me from my Airbnb to where I am now, and it cost me 40 pesos or $2. When I'm going to El Mercado, I'm going to that big grocery store. I'm going to walk down there when we get off the broadcast, and I'm going to take Didi back. The last time I took Didi, which is like Uber for those of you that don't know, last time I took Didi back to my apartment from the market, it cost me 24 pesos. That's like $1.20, and I won't have to walk up the hill. I have a one-bedroom apartment with washer, dryer, about 567 SFP. Wow. $927 a month. Woohoo! No. That's like 20,000 pesos. No. Nice apartment. Happy for you. Thank you, Bear Lane. P Lady. Hi, Bill Salidos. I'm back in Texas. Can't wait to return to Mexico to plant my flag soon. Come on down, girl. Order parchment paper for the air fryer. Oh, okay. I'll think about that. Your apartment is really nice. Yeah, it's good for only me. I can see if I was having women in here every night, you know, if I was having parties, gambling, all that kind of stuff. But I don't. So it's just me with my computer equipment. Got my internet, you know, my lighting and my microphones. That's all I need. Got a king-size bed, sleep good. I watch some NFL football replays on YouTube through my big screen computer, and I'm good with that. I'm good with it, and it's $500 a month. Please finish your comment. about why you haven't seen many. Oh, JLD and JLD. I don't remember seeing a comment for you in the past, and this is an excellent question. This is because my apartment has screens. Yes, my apartment has excellent screens. Okay, I got this room. I got the end of the hallway. There's another screen at the end of the hallway. There's a bathroom. There's a screen in that bathroom. Next to the bathroom is a laundry room. There's a window in there. It has excellent screens. And then the other visitor's bathroom, that has a window. There are excellent screens in there. And if you live in Mexico and you have excellent screens, then you don't have to worry about mosquitoes. The first place, I've lived in many places, in apartments. I've lived in 2 or 3 places where the screens sucked and mosquitoes terrify you. But this place has excellent screens, thus no mosquitoes. And I'm thank you for your appreciation. Using parchment paper makes it clean. It's less toxic than aluminum foil. Thank you so much, Virginia. P Lady. Yes, my husband's family in Ecatepec, Estado in Mexico, use their ovens for storage. Yeah, that's what I heard. I just heard that about a year ago for the first time. I showed them how to bake a cake and brownies and muffins in their oven. They were amazed. Yeah, ovens are not big in Mexico. I'm surprised. If you go to those places like Sears or the big places that they sell washer dryers and stoves, most of the stoves come with ovens. Nobody uses them. David, the last place we lived there for about a week before we realized we didn't have an oven. That's funny. Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden. I've lived in my apartment for 4 years, never used the oven yet. Yeah, once I got my air fryer, I never used the oven. And I had an oven in Mazatlan for 2 years. I used it one time. And I only used it one time because I didn't want to clean it. I've cleaned too many ovens. Thank you, Angela, very much. Earthly Color Brian. Brian, where's your apartment? He's in Canada. I pay $1,007 for, that's way too much money. That's way too much money for an apartment. And Brian Brazelton, Matt Brazelton, thank you so much for contributing to the channel. I'm paying less in rent, which means I can travel more, and the channel's getting better. Our channel is getting bigger, and as the channel gets bigger, then that brings more income into the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Then I can travel more and bring more great content and show you guys places that other YouTubers aren't going to show you. And I saw a couple of videos by other YouTubers about where I live, Morelia. They just hit the highlights. They hit El Centro, the main cathedral downtown. But I'm going to take you places where you can move to and pay like $350 a month for rent, live a wonderful, safe life in wonderful climates. And these are places that other YouTubers aren't going to share with you. So thank you very much for contributing to the channel. We have 88 people in the house. We have 88 people in the house and 60 likes. Feel free to click that like button. Thank you very much, Matt in Ajijic. Congratulations on you. Thank you guys for being so supportive. $500 a month. And we'll get you a carport to rent. That's funny. Canada, I see in Alaska. Yes, Dominique, I have a 6-burner stove with an oven, almost new. And that's what I had in Mazatlan. I had a 6-burner stove on top with an oven. It was a very nice place, but no. Too many Canadians and Americans there. Yes, there you go. It's all out there. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I saw what I think was I'm sure they have mercados throughout Morelia. And I think I saw one yesterday because from up, you saw my view. And I was looking way down, I'm about 10 blocks away, and you could see all these like 15 yellow tarps in the middle of the street covering. And I think that was an open market. And I bet that is a regular tianguis, they call them. They call those tianguis. And I bet they must do that every Friday. I saw it for the first time from the window yesterday. So next Friday, I will go down and visit that mercado, the open market. And in all cities, they have a real super open mercado. I've yet to find that in Morelia, and I will start looking for that in the near future. I use Instapot and air fryer only. I used to have an Instapot. I need to investigate in that again very soon. Thank you, Brian. Ms. Sam, thank you. I like to bake. Yeah, they have ovens all over. Hola, everyone. Kim, the stranger, is in the house. Great to see you, Kim. Miss Sam, I never use my brand new 6-burner oven. I cook every day using my air fryer and stovetop. I use my air fryer every freaking day. Every day. I love it. I love it. Woo! Wow. So thanks everybody for showing up again this brand new Saturday. Today's Saturday, so I'm gonna go down to La Comer supermarket and buy some stuff. Come back up here, and then plan for my next couple of videos. That I'll put out. I will put up 2 videos this week, but most of that content you will have seen before, so don't worry about it. Because I always share stuff on Saturdays with my family before I post the videos. So when you show up on Saturday, you're going to see everything first before the videos come out. And that's what happens when you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and maybe donate a couple of dollars. So this week, and then I think probably Sunday, Monday, I'll kind of chill out. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when I'm going to get out into the streets, look around, shoot videos, go neighborhood by neighborhood, and see what is going on. Okay, BP. Weather in Morelia is fantastic. And I said this at the beginning of the broadcast. It's super fantastic. I got my windows open, no mosquitoes, no sweat, no humidity. Is probably like in this room is probably like 65 degrees. Fabulous. And Brian Maiden, another great Saturday morning. Hope you and all in the house have a great weekend. Thank you. Peace and love to everybody. Yeah, Morelia. Morelia is fabulous. Okay, now here we go. Every day of the week, they have Farmers Street Market. Okay, so I get my every day of the week, they have a Farmers Street Market. Right on, Ms. Sam. Ms. Sam is my guide. She already been here for almost a year. All right, and Dominique, disfruta el fin de semana. Gracias, Bill. And that means enjoy your end of the week. Thank you so much. I'm out of here myself. So Let me say, let's see now. I'm gonna click this button over here and scroll down a bit. I want to thank everybody for showing up today for my first broadcast from my new apartment in Morelia, Mexico. And this is Bill the Geek broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. If you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button because we plan on doing this for a long time. All I can say is adios, hasta luego, and que te vaya bien. Thank you. Love you all. Thank for joining us this Saturday. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's Chicago time, Houston time. Join us every Saturday. Click the like button, donate to the channel, and subscribe. Love you all. Bye-bye.